concept of a Satanic New World Order is often associated with conspiracy theories that suggest a group of powerful individuals or organizations are working to create a one-world government that controls every aspect of people's lives. One of the ways the supposed New World Order is allegedly trying to achieve its goals is by using the issue of global warming as a means to manipulate and control the population. According to this line of thinking, the Satanic New World Order is using the threat of global warming to impose its will on people, restricting their freedom and autonomy under the guise of saving the planet. Proponents of this theory argue that the New World Order is using climate change as a pretext to introduce draconian measures such as carbon taxes, strict regulations on energy consumption, and even population control. They claim that the ultimate goal of the New World Order is to create a totalitarian society where the government has complete control over every aspect of people's lives, and that the fear of global warming is being used to justify the implementation of these measures. For example, they point to the idea of a global carbon credit system, which would require people to pay for their carbon emissions, as a way for the New World Order to exert control over people's daily lives. They also argue that the New World Order is using the media and education system to promote the idea of global warming and create a sense of urgency around the issue, in order to sway public opinion and gain support for its agenda. This, they claim, is a classic example of a technique known as problem-reaction solution, where a problem is created or exaggerated, a reaction is elicited from the public, and then a solution is offered that advances the agenda of the New World Order. Furthermore, proponents of this theory argue that the New World Order is using the issue of global warming to undermine national sovereignty and promote a one-world government. They claim that the Paris Agreement, which aims to mitigate climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, is a step towards creating a global government that would have the power to dictate policy to nations. They also point to the role of international organizations such as the United Nations and the World Bank, which they claim are working to advance the agenda of the New World Order through their promotion of sustainable development and climate change mitigation. They argue that these organizations are using their influence and resources to shape public policy and promote the idea of global citizenship, which they see as a threat to national identity and sovereignty. However, it is essential to note that there is no credible evidence to support the existence of a Satanic New World Order, and the idea that global warming is being used as a means to control people is not supported by scientific evidence. The overwhelming majority of climate scientists agree that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, are causing the Earth's temperature to rise, and that urgent action is needed to mitigate the worst effects of climate change. In conclusion, while the idea of a Satanic New World Order using global warming as a means to control people may be a compelling narrative for some, it is essential to approach this topic with a critical and nuanced perspective. The issue of global warming is a complex and multifaceted one, and it is crucial to separate fact from fiction and to rely on credible sources of information when evaluating the evidence. By doing so, we can work towards finding solutions to this critical issue that are based on science and a genuine concern for the well-being of people and the planet.